the home of the National Ploughing Championships for the last number of years. So that's where we're off, and the O'Byrne Cup for 2026 is up and running. And it's going to be the passing side from Jack Lundy, and his split open the Leash defence. There's a goal chance here for Dublin if they can push the ball across the square, and it is a pass from Jack Lundy, ball across the square, and there was Dublin to raise the first green flag again.
It was Niall O'Callaghan, super pass by Jack Lundy, and man in the best position, got it to Niall O'Callaghan, and a good finish, very like his brother in the way he finished that and his appearance.
Yeah, Evan O'Carroll has it now. O'Carroll onto the boot, and O'Carroll with a strike.
What a score.
Just like he was never away, John.
Vintage Evan, but much better from Leash. Great run by Kevin Swain into the space, got his head up straight away, got it to Keane Doyle, worked around with a little bit.
The pretty hard man, onto his left from O'Carroll. O'Carroll strikes, and O'Carroll delivers. 3 from Evan O'Carroll.
Great play, Evan. And great play again from Keane Doyle. Saw inside, gave it to Conor Heffernan. Conor gave it back to Brian Byrne, I think, and Brian Byrne probably didn't need to,
back on the score again, and it is going to be Brian Byrne. Brian Byrne, just for a split second looked like the goal was on, but Brian Byrne happy to put the ball over the bar. First score for Brian Byrne, John.
Brilliant, yeah. He's been such a good player. Like, he was captain of the team last year, and that's because of his performance over the last few years. But so composed, you can play him in the half back line, half forward line, full forward.
Up steps Roach onto his left boot, 45 yards out. I think it's going to go over the bar.
Great score.
It's going, and the orange flag is up, so the first 2-pointer of the game. That's come from the boot of the Leash goalkeeper, Killian Roach. Chip at least as well, and he's playing for Justin McNulty senior side today, and he's got a score, it looks like, as well, and he has. That's a great score from Ben O'Connor from Portlaoise.
That's a brilliant score, Tomas. That's solo and 3 solos the right foot and over with the left, and
anyone unsure of the setting? Dublin looking to get themselves back going again, and that's good what strike. They do. Good strike from the number 15 Conor Chalk from Castleknock. Badly needed. Good passer of the ball so far. And here's the wing back to number 7 Robert Shaw. He's going through and goal. Is he fouled? He's put the ball in the back of the net. I think the referee had blown.
He's given the goal.
He's going to give the goal, though, is he? He has given the goal.
Yeah.
I think he blew. Could have blown the free. But anyways, he's given the goal. And it's Robert Shaw.
It's a good play from Robert Shaw. He's a good attacking half-back. He's well able to score. Ben O'Connor went with the wrong hand.
Flying break. Get themselves back going again, and that's another score from them.
And again, the press out.
Lundy, man off his shoulder, both sides were happy enough to give it to the centre-back, and the centre-back who we said was the former Irish 7 international, Tim Dearn, and he's hit the back of the net, John. Dublin just ramping now at the moment.
Good finish. Great take by Robert Shaw. Moved the ball quick, and Jack Lundy doesn't. He looks like he just wants to get a goal every time. He could have tapped over a few points there, but gave the ball out to Deering, and great finish. Great finish from him.
Here comes Brian Byrne. Brian Byrne maybe looking to put onto his left boot from Brian Byrne. Brian Byrne onto the left boot, and Brian Byrne converts. Nice passage of play.
Great passage of play, and Killian Byrne, really impressive, right down the middle. Gave it to Brian Byrne. Brian Byrne could have gave it back to him, but he backed himself. And
his team today. With that is the last sound of the whistle for half time. Of course, 30 minutes in this O'Byrne Cup rules, and it's Leash against Dublin, but it's Dublin who are leading at the moment, 3-3 to 10 points. We'll be back shortly. Both sides so ready to go. Second half of the lower right O'Byrne Cup. Leash and Dublin. Dubs lead 3-3 in the first half on his return. Looking for number 5, and that's what he does, straight over the green spot from O'Carroll. And he joins goal, and Dublin still has it, and Dublin maybe look for another opportunity. Here's Lundy, puts that ball across the square, and it's an own goal, I think is what you'd call it.
Lundy again, Tomas. God, that fella,
yeah, we'll just look at it here on the replay.
I think Rob kicked it in the end.
Yeah, it's an own goal.
Yeah,
Robert here, own goal. Number 13, who's Sean Guyden on the attack. Guyden onto her left boot, and he needs no second invitation to that one.
He's good. I think Jamie McCarville has brought a lot of energy up there. He's big, he's able to win the ball.
And it is Lundy again. Lundy's going to have a strike on this, and it's another good score.
Yeah, Kevin Stevenson, Tomas, has been knocking around the Dublin club scene for the best part of 10 years, so he's not a young fella, and he's really shown that he's able.
For maybe another 2-pointer from O'Callaghan, he's going to have a go at it anyways, and this time might be going to drop short, and Matthew Byrne just needed to grab 2 hands onto that, but I think it's gone out for a 2-pointer. Going to say went out for 45 is 2-pointer again from O'Callaghan.
Yeah, with the rule change now, if the Leash have a lot of things to take from this.
Over in front of him, but Dial still has it. O'Sullivan, the pass was over and maybe wasn't the best of passes, but O'Sullivan's going to have a strike at it anyways. And it's gone over the bar. Good score from Paddy O'Sullivan. He's been central to 2 Leash attacks now in a row.
Yeah, that's what he does, though. That's what he does. He took the sideline, ran, got it again in the space, and
get away from his player. And that player is the cornerback, who's Josh Bannon. Carl looking for another score if he can from play, if he can nail it. And he has good score from Evan O'Carroll. 5 from play, John.
It's unbelievable. Phenomenal. I think win, lose or draw, whatever Leash.
And again, out to Sullivan. 20-yard line is a Sullivan's goal. And it's Killian Byrne. Might be a suspicion of square ball. No, it's not. It's going to be a goal. The referee and the umpires decided it was. It's Killian Byrne.
Well done, Killian Byrne. He deserved that for the shift he's put in today. And I don't want to keep repeating myself, but since Paddy's came on, the momentum has switched. He's the one. He didn't kick the ball well there.
Stevenson has it now. Stevenson thought about the option and gives that option. It's going to be a shot for 2 if this goes over from Dublin. And it is. Fine score. And it's the number 17, Clyde Burke.
It's a good score. Good play by Dublin. In fairness, showed great patience. The Leash defence stood firm and they
over his head, but takes on the centre back, and Colin Dunn still going. The Leash forward, Arlis Killeen, attacker clubman, and he shot and goal, and it's just gone over the bar. Good score. He done well to
great pass
through Tim Deering,
and well collected by Colin Dunn. And he has an eye for goal. He wasn't happy with the point there. Took the man on as he has been doing with Arlis Killeen the last few years, and got a point out in the end. But
and here comes Dublin, shooter number 17, and their number 17 is Clyde Burke. St. Patrick's done a bait man, and he puts the ball over the bar. And
in fairness to the referee, he's been consistent with that. He if you get swarmed and you hold on to the ball.
Byron strikes. Looks to be better on this occasion. It is.
Well done, Matthew Byron.
First score of the game for Matthew Byron.
Strikes them very cleanly and
likely the venue for Justin McNulty and his side next Saturday. That's a fine kick over for Dublin, and it's another 2-pointer. Savage score, John. They've just racked up another one.
Tomas, that is unbelievable. That's Niall O'Callaghan's third 2-pointer.
Ryan, that is the last kick of the game. Dublin win 4-14 to 117. They will more than likely at this stage play Kildare next weekend. Leash on the road to Wexford.